It looks like we're going hard and fast and I'm not giving much time to react, but I'm pausing a lot to give me time to think what to do. So if I find a structural gap, I'll set his balance, I've opened up the center, I'll strike. If he overcommits, then I'll strike. I'll strike him a few times, so it gives him time to think. What should I do? Hand comes up. Now, if he doesn't react, if he reacts, he gets it. If he doesn't react, then I'll go again. So he learns that he needs to defend this position, he needs to defend this position, he needs to defend this position, he needs to defend this position. And over time, the first one he starts to defend. Then the second time, he might block this one, so I have to come inside. Then he overcommits again, and then he realizes, oh, he's readjusted too much. And then he's ready for this. So then I start to try go underneath it, right? Or I try to smash through it, he thinks back. So we're always feeding each other pressure and learn to react to real-time pressure. There's no point. Well, for beginners, you can roll and practice techniques, which we do. If you're a beginner, you roll, you practice your punch, you practice your lap style, you practice your back fist, you practice your palm strike, your inside palm. You practice and drill these, right? But once you get to a functional level, and then you have to practice under pressure and feel the body. So when I open him up, control him, he has to react. If he doesn't react, I'm in. If he reacts too much, I'm in. So he has to feel that in real time. If he doesn't learn that in real time, his skill doesn't develop. So some people say, oh, we're going too fast and don't give him a chance. But actually, I give him a lot of chances. Obviously, my level's higher, so if two people run the race, one person always crosses the line first. So it looks like one person is really successful and the other person's not. But to hold his own and to react all in little skirmishes, that's the development that most people don't see because they're not at the level to see what a fight is. I'm not just hitting him at will and he's just standing still. He's doing a lot of things to try to negate what I'm doing, and I'm doing a lot of counters. So that's the real fight is. The fight is what he feels in his body. And that's the real level of skill in Kung Fu, is what you feel in your body, not what someone tells you to do. You see loads of demos where people are teaching techniques where they're just chain punching in and doing stuff and the guy's just standing still. I'm not doing that. Everything I'm doing is live. He has the opportunity to defend everything I do. Right? Everything is live. Okay, so we roll, try to think about what we're doing now, where we're looking for a disruption in the movement, trying to flow through, defend the position, find where your leak is, where the angle is, where the center is. The attacks we do with speed and control power, so no one's getting hurt, but you have to explode your body. If you hit like this too slow all the time, you're not developing any explosion in your bargaining. So we hit, but we don't hurt each other. No one's getting hurt. Right? So the body we hit a little bit harder, just to get some conditioning and you get some awareness that then shots are not easy to take and it distracts you from going high and low. So when a shot comes high, mid low, and high and low, it's very hard to defend. So there I'm waiting to see what he does. So yeah, I'm waiting to see where it goes. Sometimes I'll give him, if he does the right thing, I'll give it to him, then I have to fight from a bad position. Sometimes people can't see that I'm in a bad position because I correct it very quickly, right? Which is the point. You correct your positions so quick that people don't see where the bad position was. Nice. So we slow down again, we roll in, we try something, I adjust my body and I open him up. So my body movement is defending his technique. You don't always need to do a technique to defend a technique. He attacks me, I stick and control my whole structure, and that gives me the technique. I don't have to do a whole technique. A good roll will stick and control. He attacks, my roll opens him up, and then I apply. I don't have to do one technique for one technique. He attacks, and I feel the release in his elbow so I can attack. He attacks. Yeah, so he's gone round, so I'm having to push up to control, which is not the best position, but I'm forcing him to push me back, and then I can delink and come in. So I was in a bad position, and I have to try to recover it. So nothing's perfect. You have to feel, adjust, sink, control, put pressure on his stance, pressure on his body. That's why you see a lot of movement, which is very small, and people don't realise what's happening. We're fighting the structural position, and when you beat that, then you get the technique. Often when I roll someone, their hand comes too low, I've already got them. So that way, I'm just disrupting people, finding ways to make them overcommit, ways to find where they try to over-adjust their roll. So there's a lot of things going on when we roll. It's not just a technique for technique.